that could be one of the only ways that Team Liquid manages to get above them. But yeah, getting into the vetoes, I think it's going to be an interesting one just to see what is actually banned out. FUT taking out Fracture is intriguing to me. Clearly maybe done work elsewhere, but to ban a map that you were 3-0 on.
Time Sentinels are separated, and it's the first time we see the Cypher setup on. They're interested, but the bodies are on B right now. And it's in these mid-cornered towards C, but it's only Serial there.
Needs to make sure he does and a lot of spam.
Fesh as well towards Bend. It's actually cutting, moving into position, so the spike is stuck. They're in the crosshairs of Liquid, and one by one they will be toppled. Crack's finally finding some impact, but he's still got 3 more kills left to find to deny this bonus. And so Liquid will send it over the line with some comfortability.
Exact bonus rounds, realistically, and I think Serial does really nice. Yeah, and the space taken Camel. That's a captain. He's TP'd all the way towards A Heaven. This is a spot to work with.
Chink. All up top, the line here as well. There's one more sound sensor up towards stairs, so for the most part knowing that FUT playing closer to looking to bury a couple bodies on the way. Kiko the bonding in kind, Zeus helping support at a captain, and now with twice the player numbers, FUT are starting to look else. A recovery on the rifle round.
Hattie was a player last week who was able to have highlight moments. Will not have it here. His foot are quickly
retake with the utility that you have.
Calling a stop, looking to talk about things. And I mean, when you look at their composition,
giving any credits, Camo right out the gate, another kill added to the tally. Heads as FUT, at the very least, has the cam towards C, and also the trap towards the other side of the map. As Mr. Fallen gets his fault line back up, it's a full utility belt to try and challenge. Can't wait for Yetajay. Has to take matters into his own hands, the captain.
Up close and personal. Camel was already low. Disengages to get the reload off. As the players walk forward, they'll collect another. The last player remains for FUT is Yetajay.
Coming back from Masters, Liquid, having played more rounds than any other team in the region, only just shy of the 2 finalists from Bangkok. But as that development process continues, it seems like they've found...
They create that question mark, but FUT, very aggressive start from Team Liquid as they move in towards the A side, but Camel...
Liquid just going for the direct approach. They're halted for only a moment already to have bodies rotated here. Mr. Fallen uses Skyfly well, so there is comfort in terms of this.
I mean, this is something we've seen from a few... Trademark being destroyed. Team Liquid here.
Trailblazer invested, absolute to be used. It's time of the essence. Head-to-head on Yetajay's Viper.
He has a spike.
Does have the spike, needs to win this duel. That would have been the landmark kill if he could have picked it up, but not happening. FUT,
Marshall, for instance.
Nice! Let's go!
They're kind of hoping, look, if we can win a duel, then maybe there's half a chance. Placement of Kiko invests a blast pack, and with that knowledge in mind, FUT know that constant cycling of the utility is soon.
Locked all the way up by the wall, and Patitech, one of the few rifles, has managed to find cracks. Yetajay, though, fills back in the space, using their own wall to try and get onto the angle, which they'll be able to use. Now Nats moves in, Yetajay under fire.
Such a big round to turn the odds in their favour. A costly conversion if they're able to do it, and very precious cargo over previously troubled waters, now cleared up, and Camo just to min-max things a little further.
Audibles have been hailed, that's why Camel repositioned. Kiko holding the crossfire. Worried about CT, where at captain could have went, and well, Kiko will send this one home. The Sheriff's doing the work, the rifles. Every day you can see that.
Well, yeah, he heard that he was on for, what, 1,500 kills, and jokes aside, someone who's qualified to 5 international.
And you look at the both players in A main and how they're right next to each other, but as the players explode into Nats is just straight in with a triple.
And when I talk about that experience, you translate it to the round itself. Rinse and repeat from FUT, and all too readable, while Yetajay is going to manage to wrap around, constricted by Liquid control.
Look, they know that the players for Team
into this map, the longer that FUT lie around in middle, the quicker this can become a very impactful flank rather than just a reconnaissance mission.
think for me as well, where does Camo go here? How does he link up with the remaining players that are now in mid for Team Liquid?
It's a secure plant, safe towards the pillar. That's where FUT will go. Running into the retake. Deep positioning Yetajay. At a captain trying to push the envelope though.
Looks like Ata Captain tries to escape, finds something in which he can work with, but instead it's Liquid that are working with the dead body of Ata Captain Yetajay, who's been so good in this round, can't quite get anything more. And Team Liquid will convert the anti-eco.
Well, it's not the most comfortable of rounds from Liquid, despite the fact they had a killer setup.
Team Liquid again with these spacing of ultimate available to send this one home. You look towards FUT and what they have, Seekers and Viper's Pit, they can be very situational.
Got your trail.
I mean, that's it. The hedge has been trimmed immediately by the Phantom.
To have a Viper's Pit.
Yeah. It's another solo fake that FUT are trying to play through Mr. Fallen as they group up towards Garage. Serial on an off angle, a deep angle, but he goes back in.
Oh, brilliant timing from Serial. And if they
gets the
need
reward.
Showstoppers there to be used.
There is, and this is where Liquid will then look for that set retake. I mean, right now I've got to be focusing on that in FUT players, whether they know it or not. It's Mr. Fallen that will go down and be.
Now, it looks like Team Liquid are in position to send this one home in a 2-0 fashion. 5 players standing there. Yetajay looking to play upset as the ultimates come in. Ata Captain can't stand the test. Now, a 1 versus 4, which he'll have to try and clutch up. Yetajay won't be able to do it, and Team Liquid will send this one home 2-0.
The floodgates open.